Uh-oh, y'all. They about to cancel Druski. He just did whiteface. They about to cancel Druski. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to keep us in the algorithm. Let's talk about it, man.
Druski responds to whiteface NASCAR video backlash.
Here's the love. Here's the honor. If you can't.
Only Druski, man.
Born in the USA. Hey, Suanna. Suanna. She's not listening. Hey, come on. You need to listen to your nana. Go ahead, baby.
This man got it down to the T. Oh, I'm done.
Hey, Meemaw. How you doing, baby?
They be saying Mima for real, man.
All right, man.
Shout out to my white friends.
Born in the USA. Hey, you lost, Paul? No, I'm going to the race. What race? NASCAR race.
What
You
race?
going to NASCAR? Yes, sir.
I'm done.
You ain't lost, did you?
Oh, shoot.
Sure about that?
This man wildin'.
Find something safe to do, boy. Yeah. If liquor don't kill us, pussy must.
I'm logging off. It's been conversations that's been up in the air. Not bad conversations. I gotta admit, it's just been very questionable. Because Druski did whiteface recently. It was actually pretty funny. But it's not about my opinion. I'm gonna be unbiased about it. It's about what y'all think, right? And you know, y'all speak. The people speak. I just want to start off with, there has been a history of entertainment within comedy, or I'll say Hollywood, where there's been a blackface mainly going on, or you may see whiteface here and there. Let's get into the history of blackface for the ones who don't know in the back. Blackface is the racist practice of using makeup to create a caricature of black people, which become a popular theatrical form from, I believe, the 1830s. Though it roots back to medieval European theater, which is sad, American mainstream people have basically solidified blackface. Why? I don't know. As a tool, basically, which is a racial derision and perpetration, and it's a harmful stereotype. This practice later spread it to film and television and continued with, I believe within the 20th century, because they kind of slowed down from using it. However, it was still used and performed by both white and black superstars. Let's get into one that I will personally say was accepted, in my opinion, because he wasn't canceled for it, but he did, get questioned about it in interviews. However, he did a marvelous job, and this person I'm talking about was Robert Downey Jr. when he did Tropic Thunder. I know y'all remember that scene when he was, in the water. He had his army gear or whatever, and somebody made a statement, and I can't remember what statement it was, but when they made the statement, it was towards black people, and he was like, what you said about us? He was like, what does that mean? He didn't say any racial derogative terms, but he was playing the black character to the T. And it's funny because when I first seen it, I can't lie to y'all. Y'all gonna be like, Ace, we don't believe you. But when I first seen it, I didn't get his character. I really thought it was a black guy. I just was confused. I was like, this something's off with this black guy. But I didn't know it was Robert Downey Jr. I swear to you, I can't make this up. I'm not doing this for clout, but it's so serious. And when I realized it was Robert Downey Jr., I was like, yo, he did his thing. I wasn't upset. And I don't even like blackface because it wasn't the typical blackface like in the early 1800s or 1900s. I mean, and the blackface is actually like paint on the face. Like, I can't stand it because that is seeming more like a mockery. What Robert did in Tropic Thunder was more so a comedic entertainment perspective, and it was entertaining. I gotta admit that. He was accepted for doing this, and everyone believed it was a great performance. So that's why he didn't get really much flack for it. And that doesn't make it okay. It's just, you know, is what it is. However, whiteface has been done a few times, right? The white fans responded to Druski by applauding his performance and actually believed it was hilarious, like most of the world. Whiteface was not only done by Druski, but Eddie Murphy, Charlotte and Marlon Wayans, White Chicks, Dave Chappelle, Nick Cannon, Busta Rhymes, Donald Glover. I was about to say Donald Trump. He's white. Donald Glover, Snoop Dogg, hilarious when he did Todd. Boosie for his movie coming out. And the list goes on, bro. I can go. So Druski ain't the only one who did this. However, it's accepted because many black performers have used it for satire and comedic effect. It was nothing behind racial. It was almost like, hey man, this is how they act. Like it's funny, you know. Like y'all cool. It's cool, but it's still funny. You get what I'm saying? That's all it is. And it was a comedic effect, which often parody stereotypes of white people, of, you know, the critique behind racial dynamics. This differs from blackface, which has a historical link to racist minstrel shows that mock and dehumanize black people. And we don't dehumanize whites when we do whiteface. Do y'all think that was something that could have been maybe spoke about or addressed? What were y'all thoughts on this? Because when I first seen it, I definitely was shook, and I was like, oh, he's turning it up a notch, and he gonna have us talking about this one. There was a community that responded, like the guy who recently came out, and I'm gonna show you the video, but he basically said this, that he felt like we accepted. Hey, Druski, come on, man, you can come to the NASCAR game, racing. We probably got some stuff for you. You can stay with me. You know, some people was like, don't do it. Like they gonna try to do something to Druski, or some others were being positive about it, saying they just know it is what it is. They didn't take no offense to it. He didn't dehumanize them or anything. And that guy felt like he can relate. Check this out.
All right, I seen the Druski white boy skit, and I noticed that he looks familiar. Can't quite put my finger on it. I've seen that guy before. Well, I got the tits and everything. Look, Druski, on October 4th, I'm gonna be driving a demolition derby car in Bristol. I'd be honored if you'd come watch. For America, I'm up against like these Australians. And hypothetically, if you wanted to be in that derby, I have not cleared this, but I'm pretty freaking sure we could find you a car. I'm just thinking out loud here, baby. You can come out to my trailer if you want to. I got a camper down there, a real nice one you can stay in. Fucking hire me, whatever.
So basically, from what I got from all this is it ain't nothing but entertaining, but it's not the same entertainment as blackface, because we're definitely different cultures, and we know how to express differently. There's no ill intent of having racial stigma behind it. It's calling out, yeah, stereotypical. We all are pretty judgy in a way, in a prejudiced manner. However, it's no ill intent behind it. So tell me what y'all think about this. Put y'all ideas in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. Let's continue to talk about this. One love.